Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and this is episode 7 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. Now we have two massive games for you today. We have FC Copenhagen first up, then we travel to Turf Moor to take on Burnley, and you'll see why after the results we've had since we were last together. So here is the roundup of the results we've had since we were last together. We followed the match with Marseille with a defeat, our first Superliga defeat of the season against Aalborg. Lucas Anderson with the only goal of the game. We bounced back quickly though with a win over Odense by 2-1, an own goal by Ryan Larsson. Mikkel Desler equalised for Odense. They then had Yannick Drachman sent off before Beskar Hamelin scored the winner for us. We then welcomed Burnley in the Europa League. We'll see what that's done to the league table shortly. Nicola Larsson put us in front in the second minute, but Jon Berg Gudmundsson equalised for Burnley just before half-time as it finished 1-1. And last time out, we suffered our second Superliga defeat as we lost 2-0 to Michelin Paul Onachu with both goals. So let's start the table roundup with the Europa League, and it's not looking great, is it? We are 1 point from 3 games in the Europa League. Basel and Marseille are off into the distance, leaving us and Burnley far behind. So nothing more than a win over Burnley next time around will do. In the Superliga, it's not looking great there either, to be honest. AFG have pulled within 3 points of us, but we are 5 points in front of today's opponents, Copenhagen. So let's take a look at the match preview. So here is the match preview for the match with Copenhagen. We are at 5-4. They are at 7-4. Recent form is inconsistent from ourselves, whereas Copenhagen's is decent. Team news: Hedlund and Erceg are missing for us. So that's the two wingers that we have been using, both out injured currently. Ankersen is suspended for Copenhagen. Radsky and Begentsen are both injured. So here are the two starting lineups, starting with ourselves. So we start with Swaby in goal, Gamelby, Kabongo, Rocker, Young, Vela, Vegan, Larsson, Adrian, Isaacson with Uri up front. Copenhagen start with Joren in goal, Valera, Varo, Bielsen, Bosselin, Sovo, Falk, Zeka, Thompson, Wind with Fischke alongside him. So it's about getting back on track today. We've had a couple of defeats that have not been very welcome. We must get back to winning ways today. There is no other way to do it than in the new firm derby against Copenhagen. Let's find out who's going to win it. Young with the throw. Falk knocks it forward. Fischke's in the middle. He's all on his own and he's hit the outside of the post. Probably should have scored. Young with the throw. Into Adrian. Vela tries to get it into the middle, goes for goal, it's the post, and it's cleared. Unlucky. Things can only get better in the second half. The tale of two posts in the first half. They've hit the post, and so have we. So we're going to leave it as it is, but we are going to have a bit of assertiveness. Come on. Not happy with the performance out there. Kabongo's not happy with it. He looks a bit stressed. Everybody else is fired up for the second half. Right, let's have a look at a change with 25 minutes to go. Going to take off Uri, going to bring on Vilcek. I'm going to take off Larsson and bring on Fischke as well. See if that will wake us up. Looks wide for Fischke. The two subs have combined. Sends it into the middle. Are they going to get on the end of it? Oh, he has as well. Kamel Vilcek with the goal. I'm a genius. It's official. Super subs have come to the rescue. For the game itself and for the team, because it was dying on its arse. It's a good finish. 1-0 to Brondy. Savok. Wide to Valera. Stop the cross. Fischke's on his own at the far post. Let him shoot. Save by the keeper. And it's cleared by Kabongo. Sokov. And Doy is on the field. Plays it wide to Valera. Stop the cross. Finally, someone stops the cross. Stop it again. No, he's got it in the second time. Kabongo heads it away. Zeka's there. Fischke. Good block again. Going to have a look at another change. We're going to take off Adrian and we're going to bring on Hamili. Hamili with the corner. Sends it in. Cophengan heads it towards goal. It's a good save. Fishka. Oh, I thought he scored. Varro with the free kick into Falk. Looking wide for Bossanen. Gamelby heads away. Fishka picks it up. Chance to hit on the break, perhaps. Nope, he's going to send it into the stands as far away from our goal as possible. The time is up. And the time is really up. That is a good win for us. Not been a classic by any stretch of the imagination, but it does extend our lead at the top. Back up to 6 points. But of course, AGF have not played yet this weekend. So it is double header day today. We have to see if we can survive in the Europa League. Let's head to Turf Moor to see if we can beat Burnley. So here is the match preview for the match with Burnley. They are at 6-4. We are at 13-8. Both sides are inconsistent. Burnley's recent form is 3 defeats in 5, or at least we've got 2 wins in 5. More team news coming our way. Ash Baker is out. Obviously, we know Kevin Mensah is missing. And there's no Kabongo or Larson today either. So one of these sides is going to have to win if they're going to make the knockout stages of the Europa League. It could all be immaterial if Basel get a win over Marseille. But we'll find out. Let's go to the match itself. Now, I think I've got the team selections today, so let's start with the Burnley teams. They start with Heaton in goal, Loughton, Tarkowski, Gibson, Mee, Goodmanson, Cork, Defoe, Brady, Barnes with Chris Wood alongside him. We start with Schwabi in goal, Gamelby, Ajari, Roca, Young, Vela, Vegan, Fishka, Hamelin, Erceg with Vilcek up front. Notice the 2 guys that came onto the field, Fishka and Vilcek, on Friday against Copenhagen have been included in the starting 11 today. So something's got to give in this one. Both sides need to win to try and make it through to the knockout stages. Obviously a draw does neither of us any good, and it probably eliminates the pair of us. So it's going to be all guns a-blazing from the start. Gibson does so. Wood heads it on. Ashley Barnes is in behind, and he's hit the post, and he's hit the goalkeeper and gone out of play. That was very lucky. Marseille are beating Basel, so that's good news. Means Basel are closer to us still. Defoe plays it wide to Loughton. Loughton sends it into the middle. Brady with the shot, turned away by the goalkeeper. Loughton. Barnes on the shot, and into the nets. Oh dear. But that has been coming. Burnley have been fantastic for 26 minutes, and they have been rewarded with a goal. Slow, patient build-up, which is not something you normally associate with Burnley. Let's be fair. But it's a cracking finish from Ashley Barnes. 1-0 to Burnley. And that is half-time. Burnley are in front, and they do deserve to be fair to them. So we have to try and change tactic. So we're going to try and knock the ball a bit longer. Get the ball into the box. And we're going to take off a midfield player as well. We're going to go 4-4-2, folks. So Erceg is going to go up front. Hamili is going to go wide on the right. And Fishka is going to go wide on the left. For now. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into it by matching Burnley up formation-wise. Right, we've left it long enough. 10 minutes into the second half, nothing has really changed. So I'm going to take off Erceg because he can't complete 90 minutes anyway. So it's pointless leaving him out there, really. And we're going to take off Helimi because he is very disinterested, apparently. And we'll leave it like that for now and see what happens. Me with the throw. Barnes flicks it forward. Tries to get it into the middle. Wood's there. Off the underside of the bar, and Young has got rid of it. Goodmanson. Someone get their foot on it. Good save from the keeper, from Chris Wood. We are going out of the Europa League, folks. I'm going to call it now. Although Young has a corner. Sends it in. Rocker heads it against the post. That is the closest we've come. Goodmanson. Loughton into the middle. Headed out. Only as far as Jack Cork on the volley. Oh, goodness me. Goodmanson with the free kick. It's good. It's hit the outside of the post and gone wide. Time to use third and final change. It's going to be Fishka to come off. It's going to be Lundstrom to go on in his place. Plays it wide to Gamelby. Gets the ball into the middle. Cork heads it out. Cophengan is on the edge of the box, goes for the shot and it finds the corner. On his return to England, Lasse Viga with the goal and the equaliser that could knock both sides out of the Europa League unless someone finds a winner. It's a good finish from the edge of the box though. First goal of the season. Not seen real sight of goal in any game that we played so far, but rolls it in the corner nicely for 1-1. 4 minutes of added time. Right, let's go attacking. What have we got to lose? We're going out regardless. Burnley are doing the same. Cophengan plays it long, looking for Uri. Might turn out to be a really good move. It is a corner. No, he's offside. No, this is just going to peter out to a draw, unfortunately. It looks like both sides are out of the Europa League, and that is how it's going to finish. 1 apiece. So yeah, it's a draw. Burnley mathematically could still get through. So could we, in fairness, if we beat both Basel and Marseille. But that's clutching at straws, if I'm brutally honest. But I guess you never know. In football, anything can happen. We can pick up 2 wins against Basel and Marseille. It's just probably very unlikely, in truth. But we will give it a go. And a good win over Copenhagen first up in this double episode to extend our lead at the top of the table after a little bit of a wobble. But we're hopefully back on track now. If you've enjoyed today's double feature, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. That was episode 7 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.